What's up, everybody? Billy here, Respect the Game podcast. Um, you've seen the news. Hulk Hogan has passed away. The legendary Hulkster here, 71 years old. For most of us, wrestling fans or not, you knew Hulk Hogan growing up. He was everywhere. Wrestling, some movies, lunchboxes, action figure. I think Hulk Hogan was the first action figure, um, or something along those lines. But Hulk Hogan has passed away. Uh, Regardless of what you feel about his politics, his scandal, his beer, his locker room mentality that's come out over the years with podcasts and guys breaking down the wall of wrestling, he's got his issues. Okay. Like you, like me, he was human. And I've never got the book where it says humans are perfect. So he definitely was flawed, but he is an icon. He is a legend. People throw those terms around. I don't think people truly understand how big and important, so influential Hulk Hogan was to wrestling. It was an up north promotion. Vince Sr., like we have this guy, this blonde haired, super Hulk guy, and we're going to put him out. And they paraded Hulk around the whole country from small gyms and warehouses to smaller theaters to what we see today because of one guy, because of Hulk Hogan. He is the reason we have The Rock and the Stone Colds and the Cenas and the Roman Reigns. He's the reason we have all of them. And yeah, there were stars back then: Sting, Bret Hart, Andre the Giant, Macho Man, Ric Flair, for sure, legends. But without the one, we'd have none. Without Hulk Hogan, we wouldn't have what we have today. Okay, I put it to you like this: your mom knows who Hulk Hogan is. My guess is she's not a wrestling fan. Okay, she knows The Rock from movies. She knows John Cena probably from some movies and some heartfelt, kids stuff. He does, great guy. But your mom knows Hulk Hogan just because she knows Hulk Hogan. Okay, I show you this, you know exactly who it is. There's no need to explain who this is. The only thing missing are the sunglasses. You know what I mean? You see this image, you know who it is. There is no mistaking it. Stone Cold bald, The Rock bald, Randy Orton now bald. I show you a bald guy, Bruce Willis maybe, John Travolta maybe. I show you the handlebars and the glasses, the handlebars and the headband. I show you these images, Hulk Hogan. You show your mom this, that's Hulk Hogan for sure. No question about it. Transcendence, icon, legend. These are things, yeah, we throw them around because we want to feel like we're in the midst of history. We're seeing the greatest. This guy, he was, hands down, may not have been, again, a good locker room guy. We've heard a lot about that stuff, again, with the podcast, The Undertaker, no love lost with the tombstone. Oh, you hurt my neck. He's thinking he hurt the golden goose, which is what he talks about. Didn't want to lose the guys, Bret Hart. He didn't want to go and end up in NWO. It was going to go to Sting. Hogan saw how good it could be. I want in now. Yeah, probably not the best, easiest guy to work with. But when you are the guy who built WWE, WWF, when you are the guy, it's probably hard to say no or to lose when so much was put on your back. Now, if you're a dick, you're a dick. You know what I mean? I'm not taking away. I don't know Hulk Hogan. I don't know these wrestlers. I listen to what they say. Take everything with a grain of salt. He probably wasn't perfect. He probably wasn't a horrible asshole. Probably was somewhere in the middle. But when you have that level of importance on your shoulders, who knows how you may act? He may not have been the best locker room guy. You're not getting over on me. He also had to have a mentality of, I am wrestling. I am the guy. You know, famous mustaches. And yeah, you got some not so good characters up, or you got Hitler, Bin Laden, their style, but you got Gandhi, okay? You got Borat, you got Einstein, Jack Sparrow, Mr. T. We all love Mr. T. Lionel Richie, Freddie Mercury, but you got Hogan. Like he's in the zeitgeist. He's part of Americana, the culture. You see this handlebar mustache, you see the bandana, like you see Hulk Hogan. You know, it's an image, a likeness. You know this guy. He is embedded into our minds because of the importance he did through America, through pop culture. He's not some dude, okay? And again, I've seen stuff, people talking smack on the socials about his recent last 10 years or so. Yeah, it's unfortunate. He said it did some unfortunate things. If you love wrestling, if you're someone who goes to the arenas to watch it live, if you are one of those who subscribes to Peacock and Stephanie's Places on ESPN, if you have put all of your money into wrestling, if you're a green shirt guy, you know who I'm talking about. You would not be doing any of those things if it were not for Hulk Hogan. We had some tweets come out. You know, Vince McMahon, the world lost a treasure today. Hulk Hogan was the greatest WWE superstar all time. Someone who was loved, admired around the world. His grit, unbridled thirst for success were unparalleled. Wrestling was around before McMahon Jr. took over. Senior said, listen, we're pushing this guy. You got to get him going. Maybe other people have said the same thing. Hulk Hogan made Vince McMahon. They worked together for sure. He booked him, he pushed him, but there was nobody out there. Wrestling was around. These guys were there, but they weren't national even, let alone global. They weren't even on the West Coast. They had the Southern Territory. They had, I think I saw something about it being like Texas area, Florida promotion, things, you know what I'm talking about. I'm mispronouncing, I'm missing the names, but the section of the country had different spots. Vince pushed them. Hogan did it. They took over those spots. Charismatic. He was the right guy at the right time. And boom. The most iconic ever. Regardless of your politics, Hulk and Trump. I mean, he's the president of the United States. Knows Hulk Hogan. They know each other. Politics aside, feel how you want. Okay? This is not a small thing. Triple H. WWE would not be here if it were not for the larger-than-life characters in the ring. A few, if any, loom larger than Hulk Hogan. The true superstar. Hogan clad red and yellow. Yeah, you see red and yellow, the first thing you think, well, it's Hulk Hogan. He started wrestling into it, like push it into its superstardom. NWO, you could argue that it restarted WWE in the late 90s and took the company to the next level again. Like you can make the argument that Hulk Hogan reinvigorated wrestling on two separate occasions, 2 different decades. One man. It's hard to say he's not the greatest, influential of all time, in-ring work, whatever it is. This guy is bro, come on, he's our childhood. Sting. Again, there's some issues with Sting and Hulk, but you understand the guy that got you, the guy who paved the way for you. I mentioned earlier about Triple H, about The Undertaker. How I see how Hogan is. I see how he is. Wasn't the easiest to work with. Wasn't maybe not the best personality, but you understand respect when respect is due. You understand you wouldn't be where you are had it not been for this guy. Ric Flair. I saw something. Look at Ric Flair outlived all these guys. Isn't that wild? Isn't that wild? Ric Flair's outliving these dudes, and he was out of control. Love Ric Flair. I am absolutely shocked to hear the passing of my close friend Hulk Hogan. Hogan's been by my side since we started the wrestling business. He was sick on his deathbed 7-8 years ago. Ric Flair. Charlotte came out and said Hogan was there day in, day out with my father. Come on, man. Come on. WWE, the legendary Hulk Hogan. Look at this. Look at this. Yeah, nowadays you got dudes who are lifting up the big show, lifting up Mark Henry, guys 400-500 pounds for sure. But in the 80s, Andre the Giant, 500 plus pounds, Hulk Hogan lifting him up and slamming him down. That's it. Was that WrestleMania 3? That is the image that shot WWE, started WWF on the upswing. That you see it right there. You have The Rock here. All right, rest in peace, Terry Bollea, the immortal Hulk Hogan. It's widely considered WrestleMania 18, The Rock and Hogan, as the best match of all time. Passing the torch, the crowd in Toronto, the pop they both got. Hulk Hogan especially, the stopping, the staring, looking around. These guys, all of these things that you see the importance that Hulk Hogan meant to wrestling, to the wrestlers, to their careers across the board. Immortal Hulk Hogan, the most influential, the most important, undeniably the biggest thing to ever do wrestling. So with all this, you've got the Mount Rushmore conversations. This is what we did, what I put out there today, and this is what I'm looking at. You can have whoever you want on your Mount Rushmore: Taker, The Rock, Stone Cold, John Cena, Macho Man, HBK, Warrior, Sting, whoever it is. All right. To me, this picture is truly how I feel. Okay. Without the one, you would have none. Without Hulk Hogan, you wouldn't have a Mount Rushmore to argue about. Without Hulk Hogan bringing WWF and WWE and all of wrestling to the forefront of every TV there was in the 80s and 90s, it is Hulk Hogan by himself, in my opinion. You can put anyone else anywhere else on your Mount Rushmore. Without the one, we'd have none. Hulk Hogan, okay? With this, it got me a little bit. I was a little bit choked up. It hit me here because I grew up with wrestling and Hulk Hogan. And I was thinking yesterday, like, man, this got me. It choked me up. Who out here makes me feel that way? You know what I mean? Like, I'm looking at the Wikipedia and it's like Hulk Hogan born, Hulk Hogan died. It never dawned on me that was a possibility. You know what I mean? I grew up in the 80s, 90s, Jim Carrey, Ace Ventura, Dumb and Dumber. Jim Carrey may get that same feeling from me. The other person who will, no doubt, Ed O'Neill, Al Bundy, married with children. He's 79 years old. When I read that news, when that day comes, it's going to hit, bro. It's going to hurt. I grew up with Married with Children, with wrestling, and my teens watching Jim Carrey. These people shaped my childhood. Who is it for you? Who are the guys? Who are the people that are going to, when their time comes, when you read it, who is it that's going to get you? It was Hulk Hogan for me. It'll probably be Jim Carrey. It'll definitely be Ed O'Neill, Al Bundy himself. Who is it that is going to get you when that time comes? Let me know, please. R.I.P. Hulk. You're not perfect. You're a human. The best to ever do it. The most important to have ever done it. Thank you, and you guys have a great day.